Woo, lots of lights, lots of things going on. Can you see me? Yeah, woo. Hello out there. Woo, family and friends. Grand Rising, grand afternoon, grand evening. Oh, yes. Wherever you happen to be on this most lovely and delightful planet of ours. Terra firma, yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! This is Fantastic Freedom Fridays, y'all. Mhm. Fantastic because we create the most fantastic story about how we would love for our lives to be. Mhm. Freedom, y'all know we have the freedom to choose again and again and again. If we don't like it, we have the freedom to choose until it suits us. Yes. And Fridays, thank God it's Friday. Friday, 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 Friday. Oh, yeah, Friday, Friday. Hey, what y'all doing this weekend? I sure hope you're planning to have some fun, fun, fun in the sun. You know, in some places on the planet right now, it is a say hello. Oh, hot one. Woo. And the beach is the place to be. Yes, it is. To have fun. Fun. So much fun. There's so much going on in our world today. And it's like, look over there. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at them. Who they think they are. Woo. All of that circus, honey. Ooh, the circus. Look within. That's what the message really is. We are our own president. Did I say that? Yes, we are sovereign beings. We are masters of our own energy, masters of the universe. When we realize that we have that freedom to choose what we would like to experience. Yes, the freedom to choose what we wish to experience. It doesn't matter what's going on, you know, out there. Because the magic and the power is in here. Mhm. Yes, no circus. No circus. I must say I do not get involved in politics because I have found in this time and space, and actually it's always been that way, but it's a lot more intense now with all the shifts are happening on the planet and under the planets and how she is shifting and moving to 5D. And that wave, whoa, waves. Have you ever noticed that when you make a change in your life to go in a direction that you wasn't going in before, because this new direction is where your heart's leading you, and all of a sudden you start getting phone calls from everywhere, text, messages from everywhere. What is that? Because we have created ripples or waves in the waters, the energy, and all those connected to you, and some that ain't connected to you just pop up out of nowhere because they feel that you are getting away. Should I say it that way? They feel that you are moving in another direction, a powerful direction. And you pick it up, start calling you on the phone, people you ain't heard from in 20, 30, 40 years. It's because you are making waves. When you make a change, a positive change in the direction of your heart's desire, everything feels it. everything. You even have new animals showing up at your door, birds showing up, flying, flapping in front of your windows. They're like, whoa, here she go, here she go. Yes, yes, I do not get involved in the politics thing. I attempted to participate in some type of a what you call conference call for one of the candidates. And the first few minutes, and not even a minute, it's just mudslinging. It's just bashing another in order to win a race or a game or an illusion of a game. And the game is not pretty, it's not nice, nowhere near it. Now I could see a debate, okay, I feel like this. Okay, how you feel? Well, I'm thinking I could do da better than you can. Okay, that's great. But to come out and just bash and defame the character of another candidate, that's not God. Some of y'all might not like that, but I'm going to tell the truth right here. That's not God. Because if you notice, when you sit there and you start listening, how does your gut feel? Does it begin to churn a bit? Or do you become a bit enraged? Some strong emotion comes to the surface and gets even stronger when you keep on watching it. You got people out there booing, hissing and booing and things. That sounds like the days of the Roman Empire to me. Oh, did I say that? Well, this is the Roman Empire, isn't it? So it's going down, people. We are on a trajectory into the fifth dimensional way of thriving. No longer third dimensional surviving. And some call it living. Our highest potential is that of thriving. That's what we were created to do. And we are waking up. And some are still waking up. And, yeah, you want to accomplish what you truly desire to accomplish in this life. Following your dreams. Creating your life the way you love for it to be 24/7, every day and every hour. That stuff that's not a match to that, you got to quit looking at that stuff. Especially if it brings up emotions, contrary emotions contrary to the divine within you. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I said, oh, well, no more conference call for me. I hung that thing up, what was in first 2 seconds. It's like, oh, what's that? Oh, I immediately felt it. Now, those who are sensitive to that, like I am and many other light workers, light promoters, are we working? Light promoters, you're going to pick it up right away. You won't get involved. And some of you is like, I ain't touching that anyway. I got an invitation. I thought, well, let me see what this candidate's even talking about, because I don't pay attention to that stuff. I mean, there's flashes and blurbs on my screen every once in a while, but so it's okay. Let me check it out. So, oh, exit, stage right. Total not in the direction of my soul's journey. How you gonna feel about that? I'm not going to ask you to post in the comments because some might not quite. Put it this way, YouTube might not like it. So, you can put something there like, "Oh yes, totally agree," or "Oh yes, I feel the same," or don't go into a long drawn out story about anybody or anyone that's up there on the podium giving their speeches and stuff in the last week or so. I don't care whether it's a man or it's a woman. If it ain't God, guess what? You don't have my vote. Woo! Now let's move on to some other subjects at this particular moment. Yes. Oh, you know what? I do digress. Don't I do that every time I come on here? I forget to introduce myself. I get so excited about what I'm talking about. If you don't know me by now, it's time for you to get to know me. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. If you don't know me by now, it's time for you to get to know me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, we've been having some internet stuff going on too. It's like, oh, I'm in. Am I on? Like, all right, we riding this wave, honey. We riding this wave, and we're gonna do the best that we can with what has been imparted unto us at this time, which in actuality, as I'm looking for my script here, which in actuality is just a call to our power and our greatness, and to begin using once again laws that are not 3D laws, laws that are not even 4D laws, but laws that are a higher or more perfect law. Um, the loaves and the fishes and the miracles and things like that, that's the perfect law. The 3D and perhaps 4D law is I like to have some bread. I need some corn to make some bread. I need some corn to grind in the flour to make some bread. Well, you get the corn, and then you got to plant it and wait for a year for it to show up. Well, that's not a perfect law. It is a law, but it's not a perfect law. And then you say, well, I want some corn. Give me some corn so I can just take the grain right there and grind it in the flour and make my bread. Well, you asked for bread, but you said corn, but you wanted bread. Corn, well, you grind it in flour. There you go. You can have your bread, local bread done in about maybe an hour. But you need bread like, you want bread like now. You asked for bread. You can even specify what kind. Corn bread. And it shows up. I'll say it like this. It shows up, your neighbor next to say, oh, do you like cornbread? Oh, yes, I do. Thank you so much. That's a 5D law. And there's another one that's higher than that. And you open your hand and it shows up out of thin air. Cornbread. Didn't need another human to bring it to you. You need to go to the store and get it. You didn't need to order it on Amazon. I love Amazon. I'm always shopping on there. Whew. And that's where we're going, because those abilities are innate abilities that are coming back online. I might freak some of y'all out. I had a friend. She used to meditate way back in the day. She was one of them, what's that word? Revolutionary kind of people. She didn't put up with nothing from nobody. Yeah, she was like that. And she was meditating one day. She did meditation. She like, no. Whatever she was doing, she said, oh my God. She felt something in her hand. She said it was money. What she said was a dollar bill or something. And it startled her. She like jumped. And then it disappeared. Because it shocked her out of that vibration for it to maintain its place in her hand. Now, many of you out there say, oh, that's just sci-fi, that's movie stuff. Well, what do you think that they writers from them in the movies and the movie scripts, what do you think they get it from? They pull it from the divine. They pull it. And some stuff they pull from there ain't so divine, but nevertheless, it exists because they pulled it in and they expressed it. And they saw it first and then they wrote it. So that means it exists. And it's possible. Many of the movies that have been made, Ron Howard movies, Cocoon, Matrix, all the movies, been enlightenment kind of movies. Only those of us who have the keys to unlock the code get what they are trying to impart unto us. Those that don't, oh, it's just entertainment. How y'all doing? Whatever. Oh, yes, I do digress once more, don't I? Well, my name is Terry Lynn Page. I'm also known as Queen Tierra Calafia Bay del Cristo. And I am a spiritual healer. And I assist people in healing their lives through that powerful, magical spirit of ecstatic joy. And I assist them in coming back into harmony with their true soul's purpose in this lifetime. And I offer various modalities for sound healing. And I use different instruments, beautiful instruments. My collection is growing as we speak, as I am a musician. And that is my first love, my first passion, that I channeled the divine through to you. Yes, and sound healing, and I offer that one-on-ones and in group sessions. I also offer NST, the neurosensory technique, and that is a technique that is based on the teachings of Dr. Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Dr. Bruce Lipton, and our lovely brother, Dr. Greg Braden, the three amigos. Yeah, they're some powerful dudes. They used to do seminars and what you call them, workshops together. They're doing their own things now, but I hear they still keep in touch greatly. Three beautiful brothers, and and this modality involves bringing you back into your body and loving your body, because many have experienced traumas in their early childhood and maybe even in past lifetimes that were never resolved. You know, because children, what they going to resolve? They haven't been. That mechanism is not even on. The only mechanism that's on is how to protect, how to protect, you know, and keep safe, and to by jumping out of the body, so the person is not in the body experiencing whatever's going on, whatever the traumatic event or experience is. Many psychologists, in fact, I saw one at one point. I went for a consultation way back in the day. They said, "Do you know you are not in your body?" I'm like, your spirit is not in your, you're over there by the desk, underneath the desk. I'm like, what? But I did know at that time, I did feel some disconnectedness that you're not in there. And many times that's what the ego, or that part, that mechanism within us to protect us when whatever's going on is so traumatic, is to jump out of there so you don't have to experience it. But then, of course, later on in your life, that having not been resolved, dissolved, transmuted, you start living your life as if that trauma is still going on. Totally unaware many times. Most is unaware of it. They don't know why they keep creating this stuff they don't like, all this, stuff. Well, because that is still on. The subconscious mind is still being played back from the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is a tape recorder. It just records. That's it. It records. There's no respect for persons, none of that kind of thing. It's just a tape recorder that records everything from ages 0 in the womb up to the age of 7. And after that, all of it starts playing back in your life. Yes, truth, scientifically proven. And so, not being in the body means you navigate from somewhere out there and not fully engaged. So that leaves one open to the thief who comes to steal, kill, and destroy in whatever area that is that you are not present in your body. But if you're in there, he comes to the door. He won't even come to the door. Say, whoa, the light's on in there. I can't go in there. Then you go down the street around the corner somewhere to somebody who ain't home. Who ain't home. So, my analogy, right? But yes, exactly. So I assist you in coming back into the body and loving your body, loving yourself. Your body is your holy temple, your vehicle that you and the divine co-created for you to experience this 3D, and really to have fun in it, to explore strange worlds, seek out new life and new civilization, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Oh, yeah, Star Trek fan. Gene Roddenberry, bless you, brother, on the other side. Ooh, so many deep messages for us. For us, light promoters. He was one. He was on the council of 9, I believe it was. Neglected. Not here. Many reports. He made many reports, and people in his circle know who he is, who he was. He is and was, all that. I do digress, don't I? Anyway, the neurosensory technique. I offer that technique one-on-one and in group sessions, private group sessions with select people that will resonate very well together in the same space, thereby lifting the energy even higher. Where 2 or more gathered, there I am in the midst of them. Yeah. those on the same page and are willing, and beautiful, miraculous things happen. Okay, and I also offer guided meditations. I have cards. I love cards. Cards, I don't really need them. I use them because they are beautiful and they give a broader background or backdrop to the reading that I'm giving to you. And it makes it more fun as well. Nothing serious going on here. The cards that I use are, it's not no serious, hellfire, damnation, and some people gonna die and all that kind of. Who learns from that? But more fear. See? So, yes, it's all about the fun. All about the fun. Woo! Lightheartedness. Little children learn best when they're having fun. How about that? And us adults, becoming as little children again, we will learn and grow a lot faster, or remember and grow a lot faster. Okay, and I also offer Diksha Blessing Transmission, and that is a modality out of India, and that involves removing the stinking thinking. That kind of thinking that creates all the woo, that smell going up in here, in our lives. Yeah, that's stinking thinking. And I assist you in removing that, releasing that, and replacing it with the beautiful love and light and the smell, the essence of the rose of Damascus. Rose. Our brother Yeshua was known as the rose of Damascus, or the rose of Sharon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I offer that modality one-on-one and in group sessions. It's a lot of fun too when it's in group sessions with beautiful music and chanting and Om Sachitananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Sameta Shri Bhagavate Namaha Shri Bhagavate Namaha. Yes, 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 yes. And I also offer inspirational music CDs. Check out my Reclaim Your Birthright Self-Empowerment Workout. And that's on my shop. All modalities that I offer are in my Etsy shop, queentierrastreasure.etsy.com. And I also offer music CDs, Mother Earth Divine, a beautiful piece that I created when my mother channeling through me from the other side. And there's a beautiful story behind that I've shared many times here. And that is also available in my shop. So stop by my shop, queentierrastreasure.etsy.com, and pick up your copy. Pick up all your copies of everything you love when you get on my shop and see it. I've got beautiful oils. I have one called, speaking of the Rose of Damascus, Rose of Sharon, I am Jesus Christ. And that's a beautiful oil that is designed to assist in the healing process for yourself or as a lovely gift for another who may be experiencing challenges in the physical body at this time. And not just the physical body, any part of your life that is crying out for healing. Yeah. And on that lovely note, oh my goodness, what was today's question? I think it was riding the wave of change. Riding the wave of change equals freedom. Right? How so? Well, as we know, there are many changes happening on our planet right now. Things that were designated to come into being thousands and thousands of years ago. This is a cycle that has returned now. We're in the age of Aquarius. And a lot of changes are taking place that are leaving people baffled who don't have a clue as to what's going on. And we are experiencing a changing of the guard galactically, spiritually, and third dimensional physically as well. And so we're feeling it. We're all feeling it. I saw a report that was sent to me from a close friend of mine, a scientific fact that the magma is now moving in the opposite direction of what it normally had been for many, many thousands and thousands of years. And now this is the point in time where it's doing it again. It's moving in the opposite direction. And you can imagine molten lava or magma moving under the earth, going in an opposite direction as normal. Well, guess what's going to happen? The earth is going to be moving, shaking, feel vibrations shifting, and in our lives, you have strange things coming up. Ooh, whoa, wow, ooh. For those who have been informed or prepared, the last message I got from my dear friend is, well, Goddess Pele, Mother Pele, which is the goddess of passion, the goddess of the volcano, passion, magma, living our passion, said to her, move, I move, I turn every corner with grace and ease. I turn every corner with grace and ease. So in that, there's nothing that's going to surprise you. And even if it does, you automatically know which direction to turn in order to move with the flow of important changes. Changes like never before. We are experiencing prices being a little higher and maybe a lot higher than before. So some experience a bit of anxiety. I know that I did for a bit until the divine or the angels, the guardian angels, point out to me, wait a minute, we're right here. We've never left you. No matter what turns you have made that weren't quite it, we're always here to assist you in moving in the right direction. So don't be worried about that. Don't be anxietying and all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, we are never alone. Never alone. I don't have to worry because I'm never alone. And say, he walks beside me every day. He guides my footsteps all the way, never alone. Yeah, woo! That's a song my girlfriend back in the day, Miss Gwendolyn Hines, my best schoolmate. We grew up together. We was wild and crazy together. We did all kinds of things. People thought we were nuts. Had our own fashion statements going on. After church, we go do whatever we wanted to do, honey. Woo. I'm not gonna tell you what those things were. Going to meet nice people, having some fun. And that day, the holiness church said, what you doing? You ain't supposed to be doing that. God gonna get you. Now, guess what? We didn't listen to none of that. We just made sure they didn't know what we was doing. How about that? We had fun. It wasn't bad fun, nasty, bad, hurting people and doing nasty things. It was just meeting with our friends, our good young boy friends. Meet with our friends and go have lunch and play and laugh and dance together and stuff like that. That's what we did. Yeah, and that song, Never Alone, was a song that she taught me back in the day when we was in school. She's one of them people that was very psychic. Whenever I felt like something was kind of like off, I was scared. She said, wait a minute, let me look at it. And she going to that state. Okay. Everything is fine at your house. Everything. There's no singe marks anywhere. I thought my house was on fire. I got scared. I thought I left the house and left the stove on, We was on a school bus going on a field trip. I'm like, oh my God, wait a minute. And she just looked in there. It's all right. Don't you know I went home? They said, what? You thought what? Because no one was home when I left. Everything fine, nothing, So And even if it had been something, the timeline jumped, the timeline didn't happen. But that's another story. But yes, never alone. We are never alone. We are never alone. And everything that we desire and require is all right here for us before we even ask for it. We just have to realize that it's right there. And we don't have to run around, jump through hoops and none of those things in order to have it, experience it. Yeah, because we have so long as humans on this planet for thousands and thousands of years been hoodwinked, bamboozled, like Malcolm X said, hoodwinked. Didn't just happen at Plymouth Rock when the pilgrims coming over here for Thanksgiving or whatever that was they was doing. Oh, way back long before that. Hoodwinked, bamboozled, right? And to not remembering who we really are in our true power. But it's time. Wake up. We're waking up. And the abilities that I speak of, they are our God-given birthright. And it's here for the reclaiming. So do stop by my shop, Reclaim Your Birthright, Self-Empowerment Workouts. One of the phrases or affirmations that I use in that fun CD with African music and drumming and sound effects, fun stuff. I wrote that, all of it. And I happen to now live on the street. That is a manifestation of one of my affirmations. Actually, a lot of my affirmations in there is how this where we live now came to be. And even the street name is in one of my affirmations. And should I? No, I'm not going to say that my street. Buy my CD and you will find out what I'm talking about and experience that higher aspect of yourself coming out and say, hey, I was here. You may even hear the divine give you a new name, just like Jesus or my brother Yeshua. Jesus is a European name. Yeshua ben Joseph gave Peter a new name, right? Oh no, gave Simon a new name. Peter, the rock, right? Because he had transformed, his energy vibration had transformed. And our dear brother saw it and said, whoa, this is your new name. This is how you are to walk in this third dimension experience. You are Peter, Simon Peter, right? Now, you may choose a simple name. They may give you a simple name such as that, or they may give you a long, drawn-out name like they gave me. Queen Tierra Calafia Bay del Cristo. Yeah. And who are you? Yes, my lovelies. What y'all doing this weekend? I sure hope you're planning to have some fun. Let go. Turn off that TV, that computer with all that stuff on there. It ain't got nothing to do with who you truly are and where you are going, the journey that you are on, your divine journey. Savor the flavor. Savor the flavor. Freedom, power, fulfillment, full self-expression. I love you all. This has been Fantastic Freedom Fridays, y'all. Yeah, we got a little short one today. I got some miracles happening I got to go take care of. How you say, go and pick up? Well, you know what? Miracles in actuality are only for those who, to make them believers or to prove that this is possible, that everything is possible. But for those who it's just an everyday thing, it ain't no miracle. This is the way I live. This is the way I thrive. Stuff is happening all the time out of the thin air. Simply because I chose it. That's it. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me for this week's Fantastic Freedom Fridays. Join me next Friday, same time, same place. I'm not sure what the subject is going to be at this point in time, this particular time. Maybe another interview, and it may be another upload. Maybe live, may not be live. However, I am expanding my show into different areas, literally on location, different places. So at this point, I'm bringing together my equipment. I got some of it already. I got to play with, make sure it works the way I want it to. But yeah, putting all the pieces together to bring more exciting content, fun and exciting content. Because see, now I'll be talking about having fun. I have fun all the time. So I'm going to take you where I have fun, show you the many ways I have fun and the people that I meet and hang out with and that kind of thing. How about that? So I sure hope you plan to have some fun tomorrow because I sure am. I think I'm going to go to the gym, meet my friends at the gym. I'm sorry, we call it the spa because we do get lovely treatment there. And I'm ready for another lovely, relaxing, luxurious treatment. So anyway, thank you. Love you all. Live long and prosper.